Hi Willow and Ash class. So today we are going to create our own story map to summarise the main events of the story of Peter and the Wolf. Hopefully you've finished reading the story now, and we're going to think about just those main events, the main actions that happened that took Peter on that journey from the beginning of the story to the end of the story. We're going to take away any of the detail, the emotion. We're just thinking about those main events. So I'm thinking to the beginning of the story where the scene is set. We're thinking about Peter living with his granddad at the edge of the forest, and I think that's really important to set the scene. So the first event I'm going to add onto my road. So this is my journey, my map. I'm going to plot the events along that journey, and I'm going to use pictures to help me do that. So I'm going to put maybe a circle to show the stop on that map. And the first, Peter lived with Grandpa at the edge of the forest. So in my sentences, I might use a different colour. Maybe I'll write my sentences in purple. So Peter lived with his grandpa at the edge of the forest. And I might draw some trees to sort of show. I can draw some trees on the map there. I colour them in really carefully, just to help remind me of that event that happened. Okay, some trees. Give my trees some trunks. Okay, so then the next stop on my journey is that Grandpa repeatedly told Peter never ever to go near that forest, and he warned him all the time. So in a sentence, Grandpa warned Peter never to go near the forest. I'm going to put an exclamation mark there. Okay, so then the actual events of the story happened sort of in a particular day. So I'm going to start that particular day. I'm thinking, if I put another stop. So I'm thinking one day, Grandpa went out hunting. He left Peter at home on his own. So, one day, Grandpa went, forgot my capital letter, went hunting and left Peter home alone. Okay, and for that picture I may draw maybe a house. Here's my house. So it's always good to have pictures on your map, because again it helps to remind you of what's going on. You've got the forest at the edge there, and that's where Grandpa went hunting. Okay. There we go. I'm going to draw a picture of Grandpa. And he's going that way. And you've got Peter left home alone. Okay. Then Grandpa, as he went, warned Peter again never to leave that gate, never to go outside into the meadow near where the edge of the forest is. So, Peter was warned again not to go near the forest. And again, I might draw a little picture to go with that, maybe up here. I might draw my trees, the edge of the forest, but this time I might put a big red X through it maybe, to show that he is not to go there. There's one. So then, what Peter did was he climbed onto his huge oak tree. The next stop on our journey. Peter climbed up onto the branches of a huge oak tree. Okay, and then I might draw that huge oak tree, not just, here's the branches. Okay, and I might have Peter sitting there, just a stick Peter, that's fine. And then you want to think about then actually who does he meet on that journey? Then does he help anybody on that journey? And then what difficulties do they come into on that journey and how are those difficulties resolved? I'm not going to do any more because I don't want to do it for you. So I will really look forward to seeing your story maps. Make them bright, make them colourful, and don't forget to really think about those main events. If you need to look back at the story, then do so by all means. Good luck, Willow and Ash.